And welcome in to Polideportivo Alexis Arguello in Managua, Nicaragua for tonight's Basketball Champions League America's quarterfinal Game 2 matchup between Boca Juniors of Buenos Aires and Real Estelí of Managua. I'm Craig Feta, and we're so glad you can be with us tonight wherever you're watching from, in the USA on FanDuel TV, in South America on DirecTV, and around the rest of the world on the BCL America's YouTube channel and Courtside 1891. Well, this BCLA quarterfinal series between Boca Juniors and Real Estelí was expected on paper to be the most competitive of the four series. And Monday night's game in Buenos Aires lived up to the advanced billing until the third quarter anyway. That's when Instituto's Jose Vildosa took over. Rather, that's when Boca's Jose Vildosa took over. The 28-year-old captain was 6 for 8 from the field in the third quarter, including 4 or 5 from three-point range. His only miss from beyond the arc was a half-court heave at the end of the third quarter that caught front iron. Vildosa scored 16 points in the period on his own, nearly outscoring Real Estelí, which put up 19. Boca scored an eye-popping 35 points in the third quarter to take a 70-58 lead into the fourth, eventually closing the game out at 93-79. Vildosa led all scorers with 31 points on 11 of 18 shooting, including 8 of 10 from three-point range. He also had 8 assists. Sebastian Vega and Franco Giorgetti, who split his chin open in the first half, diving to the court to deflect a pass, each had 12. Marcos Delia also had 12 while grabbing 10 rebounds. Boca finished 6 of 20 from the free throw line, however. We'll see if that is a factor tonight. Desriel de Jesus finished with 25 for Estelí. Glenn Rice Jr. added 14 in his debut with the team. And Jordan Glenn, who made the BCLA All-Star 5 last year with Halcones de Salapa, had 10 in his debut. Joao Franca led Estelí in rebounding with 10. Earlier on tonight, it was Flamengo blasting their way into the semifinals with a 102-65 win over Paisas. Jordan Williams had 25 points in 23 minutes on 10 of 11 shooting, including 5 of 6 from three-point range. They joined Franca and Instituto in the semis. If Estelí win tonight, we are right back here tomorrow night in Managua, 7:40 p.m. tip local time, 9:40 p.m. Eastern Daylight in the U.S. If not, Boca will round out the Final Four with 2 teams from Argentina and 2 from Brazil. Starting lineups for Real Estelí and head coach David Rosario. It's going to be Jesriel de Jesus, Gabriel Quiron, Jared Ruiz, Will Daniels, and Joao Franca. And for Boca Juniors, same starting 5 for Gonzalo Perez, Santiago Scala, Jose Vildosa, Marcos Delia, Sebastian Vega, and Franco Giorgetti. Will he change for Estelí? Instead of Jordan Glenn starting off on the floor, it'll be Will Daniels. Ooh, that's going to be pretty potent coming off the bench for Estelí. Jordan Glenn and Glenn Rice Jr. Yikes. Again, earlier on, what an impressive win for Flamengo. And you look at the score and you think, what did Paisas had no business being in it, but Paisas, they stayed with Flamengo through 80% of game number 1, and then Flamengo just an absolute hurricane tonight. They would not be denied on their home floor. Our officials tonight, Tulio Anaya of Panama, Ani Batista of Puerto Rico, and Alan Dos Santos of Brazil. There you get a look at Julio Anaya. And if anyone could melt steel with a glare, it's Julio Anaya. Ball's in the air, and we are underway. Tip 1 by Boca Juniors. I don't know that I've ever seen Boca wearing white before. Usually they're in blue or they're in yellow. Ruiz pokes it into the backcourt. Now here comes Scala. Delia. And the handoff to Vildosa. Beg your pardon. Yes, that was Vildosa. Now Delia. Quick spin move with the left hand and misses. Goes through the national team veteran. He's one like that very often. And now Giron missing at the other end. Rebound to Giorgetti. Now here's Giorgetti. And Scala. That won't drop. Fans here in Managua making some noise early. And El Tren del Norte get on the board first. The floater by De Jesus. And it's 2-0. Boca working around the outside. That took so long to develop. Giorgetti double clutched, then thought about it, and still had time to shoot before hitting that tray. Both of these teams into the quarterfinals with a 4-2 record as Delia whistled for the charge. Nice job by Giron. Estelí won Group A with that 4-2 record. Boca second place in Group B with 4-2. Jesus gives it up into the post, and Joao Franca misses the jump hook. He had 6 points and 10 rebounds in his first action with the team on Tuesday. I beg your pardon, that game was Monday. I'm all discombobulated here. 6th game in 3 days. Yeah, that game was Monday, not Tuesday. We were off Tuesday night. And we had a doubleheader last night, a doubleheader Wednesday night. And depending on the outcome of this game, no more than one game tomorrow night as Jared Ruiz draws the foul on Sebastian Vega. If Real Estelí win this game, we have game 3 in this series tomorrow. If Boca win, there will be no games tomorrow and no games until the semifinals in April. So Ruiz to the free throw line. He's a 74% free throw shooter in the tournament. Ruiz hit the second, and he's got one more coming. Third one won't go, but the offensive rebound by Joao Franca. And essentially a 4-point play for Estelí to tie it up. Here comes Scala. He gets past Franca for the easy lay-in. Boca back on top by 2. Franca again. Both of these teams seem to be pretty comfortable early. Ilya blocked from behind by Giron. Now Ruiz driving. His shot off the glass won't go. Delia the rebound. Now Giorgetti. I think Vega thought he was going to get that for the corner 3. Now Vega's got it along the baseline. Shot clock at 6. Delia from 14. No. Three-pointer missed by Will Daniels. Daniels a 44% three-point shooter in this event. Three on the way from Vega. That misses. Off the window and in. And Estelí, their first lead of the game at 10-8. Scala to his right. Launches the tray. That missed. Boca very nearly stole it back, and now they get it again. Oh, pass from Vildosa into the corner. Nice ball movement, unselfish play from Vildosa, cross court into the corner. From Giorgetti to Vega. Franca up in traffic, can't get it to go. Yeah, I thought he was fouled as well. He's looking back to the official for some help, and he's not going to get it. And now Delia cuts to the bucket and lays it in. Third lead change already with 4:05 to play in the first quarter. That's good! Tough three-pointer. And the alley-oop to the soaring Giorgetti. Banks it in. And another lead change. And another lead change. De Jesus with a hand in his face from way outside. De Jesus now with 5 already. Vildosa, who had 31 in the opener, has not scored yet. Hasn't even attempted a shot, in fact. 6 lead changes 7 minutes into the game. As we look at Giron's shot over the outstretched arm of Franco Giorgetti. And Giron. Boy, if this one is going to keep up like this the entire game. This matches the biggest lead of the game for either team at 4. Boca led 6-2. And now Estelí up 18-14. Now Giorgetti for 3. That's good! My goodness. Estelí 7 of 12 from the floor, 2 of 3 from the arc. Boca 7 of 13, 2 of 4 from the arc. And at the other end, the right-hand stuff puts Boca back on top. Sebastian Vega. Now Ruiz for 3. Somebody finally missed. I'm shocked. Inside 2 minutes to play, first quarter now. That time it's Martin Cuello missing. Didn't see him sneak into the game. And that's Glenn Rice Jr. Doble la falta. As he goes to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Giorgetti the foul, or maybe it was Ibargüen. Good to see Andres Ibargüen and Martin Cuello back into the game for Boca. They've been battling injuries. So on the floor for Boca, it's Facundo Pinheiro, Jose Vildosa, Sebastian Vega, Andres Ibargüen, and Martin Cuello. And for Estelí, it's Jordan Glynn into the game now. Jared Ruiz, Francisco Garth, who did not play on Monday, Glenn Rice Jr., and Romario Ponce. So some interesting rotations by both coaches early. With the pace this game has had so far, not surprised to see both David Rosario and Gonzalo Perez going deeper into their bench early. And that pass into the backcourt is a backcourt violation and a turnover by Boca. Ponce, kick out, 3 on the way. Already almost all the way down one column in my scorebook. Ibargüen tries banging that one in off the square, but he draws the foul. Andres Ibargüen having himself a nice event. 6 games, 13.3 points, 3.7 rebounds. First free throw good for Ibargüen. Second free throw for the big man as well. That 3 is up and in. Glenn Rice Jr. Rice has the last 6 points for Real Estelí. And Estelí turns it over. That three-pointer from way outside, no good. Rebound pulled down. And Estelí looking to extend this lead. That was Glenn on the rebound. Now Rice for three. A little too strong. 8 seconds to play first quarter. First quarter has flown by. The give underneath to a Bargwin. Contact, no call. And the first quarter will come to an end with Real Estelí on top by the score of 24-21. High scoring, exciting first quarter between these two clubs. Boca fighting for a chance to go to the Final Four with a win tonight. Estelí needs a win to extend this series to a deciding third game. After one quarter, Estelí 9 of 17 from the floor, 3 of 7 from three-point range, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Boca 8 of 17 from the floor, 2 of 5 from the arc, and 3 of 3 from the stripe. 10 rebounds for Estelí, 8 for Boca. 4 turnovers in that first quarter for Boca. 4 for Estelí. Individually, Jesriel de Jesus, 5 points. Gabriel Giron, 7 points, 3 rebounds. Jared Ruiz with 4. Glenn Rice Jr. with 6. Joao Franca has 2. For Boca Juniors, Santiago Scala, 2 points. Marcos Delia with 2. Sebastian Vega with 7. Andres Ibargüen 2. And Franco Giorgetti already with 8 points. 3 of 3 from the floor. 2 of 2 from three-point range. Giorgetti also with 3 rebounds. Big hello to Leo Margo, tuned in tonight in Argentina watching this one. Had a couple of great calls with him. A lot of fun on those broadcasts. Teaching me Spanish basketball terms. Still trying to get some of them down. As I like to say, lo siento, mi español es no bueno. We're underway in the second quarter. A 3-point lead for El Tren del Norte. Glenn Rice with 6 points for Estelí in his second game. He had 14 on Monday. Rice drafted in the second round, 35th overall by 76ers. Played 16 games for the Wizards from 13 to 15. 61 games in the G League for Rio Grande Valley, Iowa. Played all over the place. Led Israel in scoring in 2018. He was the Israel Cup MVP that year and won the championship. He was a champion in Mexico, an all-star and the finals MVP in 2017. Started 44 games for Georgia Tech. Glenn Rice, a long list of accolades, not the least of which, the son of Glenn Rice. And the drive by Thomas Cooper, lost it out of bounds, knocked away. And they're going to say that went off of Francisco Garth. And so Boca retains possession. Pinheiro. Cuello. His three-pointer blocked. Joao Franca Out on defense, got a hand on that one. That leads to the transition bucket for Garth, and it's a 5-point lead now for Real Estelí. Biggest lead of the game. Cooper for three. Looked like it was going to be good. And now Garth at the other end. No. Franca. That won't go, but a foul called. Not easy to have a guy named Franca in the game. And if Estelí faces Franca in the semifinals, that will be even more distracting. We have a Franco on Boca, Franco Giorgetti. Try to keep all these names straight. We've got a Francisco Garth on Estelí as well. 26-21, 8:33 to play, second quarter. (26-21) in favor of Real Estelí. At Polideportivo Alexis Arguello in Managua. Named after the great welterweight. I think he was a welterweight. Was he a welterweight or a lightweight? Might have been both. But the boxer Alexis Arguello. Used to love watching him back in the early mid-'80s. Estelí needs a win. To force game 3 and a chance to advance to the semifinals. Estelí finished second place in 2021. Made it to the quarters last year. Now a three on the way. That is good. Santiago Scala. A tough drive to the bucket over Delia. Another three on the way. Another bucket. Scala hitting back-to-back threes. Guys need to slow this offense down. I can't keep up in my scorebook. Now Franca. Oh, the beautiful turnaround over Delia. Leo Margot tells me that Franca started the season with Olímpico de la Banda in Argentina, averaged a double-double, and then supposedly left to play in Qatar. Never played over there, and now came back, and he's with Real Estelí. Oh my, that three-pointer from way outside. Esriel de Jesus. Lob inside to Delia. He's bottled up, but a foul before the shot. talked about the injuries to Cuello and Ibargüen. Cuello playing on a bum ankle. Ibargüen, a bad knee. And their minutes, I should say, will be limited. Now here's Cuello. Boca swings it right side. The runner off the glass is up and good for Santiago Scala. It's 33-31. Now Jordan Glenn gets into the act. He's got his first 2 points, and it's 35-31. Ibargüen can't connect on the initial attempt. He gets fouled, and he wanted the second attempt to count, but of course that was not going to because the foul was called on the first shot. And the foul on Gabriel Giron. And it was his first. So Ibargüen to the free throw line, a 72% free throw shooter, 2 of 2 in this event. That one falls in, gets the friendly shooter's roll on the visitors' court. Second offering from the 28-year-old Colombian is straight through. It's 35-33. Inside 6 minutes to play, second quarter. Ibargüen now with 4 points, all of them from the free throw line. Now Giron zips the pass into the corner. De Jesus can't get that three to fall. Ibargüen spinning. Can't get it with the left hand, but a whistle. Tough work under the bucket between a pair of defenders. Had to go up between Glenn and Andy Perez. And Ibargüen will go back to the free throw line. Thomas Cooper has a seat for Boca. And the first free throw. And Ibargüen remains perfect. Getting all the tea from Leo Bargo, all the nicknames for the players. As Ibargüen finally gets 2 without having to go to the free throw line. And just like that, Boca on top. Straight points by Andres Ibargüen, and David Rosario wants timeout as he finds himself on the short end of this one all of a sudden with 4:52 to play, second quarter. And Leo says in Colombia they call Andres Ibargüen El Pantera, a Panther. And at the other end, though, it's Joao Franca to tie it up at 37. Jesus can't hit, and then Franca was in there and bowled somebody out of the way. No call, and then, oh, the crafty reverse! Doble little falta! And Vildosa stays down. Pepe appears to be hurt. I think he was just gathering himself and getting helped up by Vega after the foul by Ruiz. Oh, he did not make the shot. I thought that went in. He went reverse, came up short, and crashed into press row, but he will go to the line for a pair. Second free throw through for Vildosa. And he's got his first 2 points. A three-pointer short. Ibargüen kicking it into the corner. And now Boca resets the offense. Vildosa whips it into the paint. Ibargüen turns. A little too strong off the glass. Giron bouncing it into Franca. And he gets fouled. Vildosa expressing his shock and dismay at that call. Giron passing up the three-point shot. Of course, the defender was closing. Made the unselfish pass. So now Franca to the free throw line. 0 for 2 from the stripe tonight. 9 lead changes already in this game. Estelí has led most of the way, 8 minutes and 42 seconds. Boca for 3:26. Biggest lead of the game for Estelí, 5. Biggest for Boca, 4. Franca misses both free throws, and he's 0 for 4 from the stripe now. For Scala. Vega lobbing it into Ibargüen, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Get a look at it here. Nice pass from Vega. Ibargüen pushed off. That is his first foul. Just about 3.5 minutes to play in this second quarter. Ruiz for 3, a little too strong, and Ibargüen whistled for another foul as it looks like he almost body slammed Joao Franca onto the floor. I don't know what he's protesting. I think it probably looked worse than it was. Look at it here. I mean, he definitely pushed Franca to the floor. So Franca back to the free throw line. Second foul on Ibarguen, and Franca finally hits one after missing his first 4. There you go, big fella. Franca hits the second. He's 2 of 6, and we're tied at 39. And now DeJesus has his shot blocked. Vildosa gets it back after having his pass intercepted. Now an open 3 from the right wing is up and good. Juan Guerrero hitting from long range. That's his first bucket of the night. He's got 3 now. Came into this one 5 of 11 from the arc. And David Rosario wants timeout. 2:45 to play, second quarter. Estelí fighting to stay alive in BCLA 2025. Instituto and Franca punching their tickets to the Final Four last night. Instituto with the 79-74 win in Belo Horizonte in front of the Minas home crowd. Franca defeating Quimsa, last year's champions, in a battle of the last 2 BCLA winners, 84-73. Earlier on, Flamengo looked absolutely unstoppable, 102-65 over Paisas. Victor Liz been leading this tournament scoring at 27 points per game, held to just 7. As Joao Franca scores again. Franca's got 10. Nearly stolen away by Guerrero. Oh, there for the putback. Franca again, and he's got a dozen. That three-pointer missed. Rebound by Rice. And he gets fouled on his way by Franco Giorgetti. Joao Franca, already 12 points and 5 rebounds. Usually when you get to this stage of the tournament and a coach brings in some extra players, usually it's at the end of the bench, but in this case, Glenn Rice and Joao Franca, significant contributors, as well as Jordan Glenn, who's an all-star last year with Halcones. And Glenn Rice Jr. misses that second free throw. Delia back to Guerrero. Hesitation by Vega. Back outside to Giorgetti. Now Vega open for three. Splash! Sebastian Vega. .45-44 Boca now. And that might have been one of the easiest shot attempts that Joao Franca would ever see and missed. I think he wanted a foul, but, or at least a flop called or something. But here we get a look at Sebastian Vega. Vega having himself a nice night. 4 of 5 from the floor, 1 of 2 from outside. Came into this one just 27% from three-point range. Nice game Monday to open the series as well. 12 points, 2 boards, 2 assists, and 3 steals. Already with 10 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists tonight. Vildosa for 3. Splash! Jose Vildosa! Back-to-back triples for Boca. Give them a 4-point lead at 48-44 with 38.3 to play. Giron getting into Ruiz. Ruiz picked up by Delia. Ruiz is going to take this. Oh, no, he passes it into the corner. I thought for sure Ruiz would drive there. Ruiz gets it back after the rebound. Now Ruiz takes Delia. A little up and under. Gives it up to Bartel Lopez. And Bartel Lopez scores. Bartel Lopez, the little floater right there with 14.1 to play. Bartel Lopez not really known for his offense. A shot blocking specialist averaging 2 blocks a game. By far and away leading this tournament in blocks. Although he had 4 points and 6 rebounds on Monday, so maybe the force awakens. Bartel Lopez becoming an offensive threat. 48-46 with 14.1 to play in the second quarter, and Gonzalo Perez wants timeout. Estelí dominating the paint. 8-0 on the offensive glass, and Boca with 0 second chance points. I think that graphic said 12 second chance points. For Estelí. Indeed, 12 second chance points for Real Estelí. I apologize if my voice sounds a little froggy tonight. My 6th game in 3 days. Although nothing will compare to 2016. 52 full-length FIBA games in 14 days. 4 games per day in back-to-back tournaments over 2 weeks. Vildosa misses that 3-pointer. And the second quarter will come to an end. That would not have counted had Vega gotten it off in time. So we go to halftime with Boca Juniors on top by the score of 48-46. We expected this series to be competitive, and it surely is. Real Estelí needs a win tonight to extend this to a third game. As we look at the shooting numbers, Estelí, 18 of 38, 47%, 4 of 13 from the arc, and 6 of 12 from the free throw line. Boca, 16 of 31 for 51%, 7 of 15 from the arc, 9 of 9 from the free throw line. Estelí winning the battle of the boards, 22-17, 8-1 now on the offensive glass. 6 turnovers for Real Estelí in that first half, 7 for Boca Juniors. Individually, for Real Estelí, Jesriel de Jesus El Macho with 10 first half points, Jordan Blinn with 2, Gabriel Giron with 7, Martel Lopez 2, Jared Ruiz 4, Francisco Garth 2, Glenn Rice Jr. with 7 points, 4 rebounds, Joao Franca leading the way with 12 points and 5 rebounds. And for Boca Juniors, Juan Guerrero with 3, Santiago Scala, 10 points, 5 assists, Jose Vildosa, 5 points, 3 boards and 3 dimes, Marcos Delia, 2 points, 4 boards. Sebastian Vega, 10 points on 4 of 5 shooting. He's also got 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Andres Ibargüen, 8 points, 2 rebounds. Martin Cuello, 2 points. And Franco Giorgetti, 8 points, 3 rebounds. Again, earlier on tonight, it was Flamengo big over Paisas, 102-65. 3 of the 4 semifinalists are set. Flamengo joining Instituto and Franca. I don't think we've officially been given any dates or locations yet for the semifinals and finals. Expect those will be announced in the coming days. But still, one more half of basketball at least to be played here in Managua. Again, the score at halftime, 48-46. Boca leading Real Estelí. We are back with second half action from Polideportivo Alexis Arguello in Managua in just a few moments. Welcome back to Polideportivo Alexis Arguello in Managua, Nicaragua for the quarterfinal Game 2 matchup between Real Estelí and Boca Juniors after one half of play. Boca leading Estelí 48-46. Estelí need to win this game to force a third game, which would be right back here tomorrow night. If Boca win this game, they will join Flamengo, Instituto, and Franca in the Final Four. Delia fouled on his way to the rack. Throw attempt. Cordelia misses. Beg your pardon, that was the first. Distracted by all the drums here in Polideportivo Alexis Arguello. Just love the atmosphere as Delia bricks the second free throw. Ooh. That one came down in a hurry. Estelí with a chance to tie. Your own turnaround jumper in the lane is good. Lead changes in this game, and we are tied up at 48. Left-hand floater by Vildosa won't go. He tries to steal the rebound from Franca, but commits the foul. Vildosa, a relatively quiet first half, especially comparatively to what he did on Monday when he had 31 points. Many of those coming in the third quarter. He scored 16 in the third quarter on Monday. 13.5 points per game, 2.5 rebounds, 4.5 assists for the captain, Pepe. Giron takes it all the way himself along the baseline. It won't go, but another whistle. Foul on Scala. For Scala, that is foul number 1. Giron, that free throw is good, and now Estelí back on top by 1, with one more on the way. Giron 2 of 2 from the line now. Came into this one shooting 69%. Scala around Delia. Back the other way. Vildosa, the long three. Ooh. Missed that one wide right. Giron driving on, pulling up over Vildosa. Missed. Vildosa the board. Vildosa up ahead to Scala. Now inside to Sebastian Vega. He gets the easy lay-in. Vega now with 12. Vega had a nice first half. 10 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. 3 misses for Will Daniels. And Vega leaks out, gets another layup, and Boca back on top by 2. Just couldn't get it to go. Now Vega again. It's turned into a one-man layup line. Sebastian Vega, 3 straight layups. And just like that, Boca on top 54-50. And David Rosario wants timeout. (54-50) in favor of Boca, following 3 straight layups by Sebastian Vega. Now a 3 from the right wing, no good by Jordan Glenn. To Scala. Clock at 7. Scala whips it inside. Beautiful find. That time it's Marcos Delia. Saved, but it's saved right to Franca. And he draws the foul. That's going to be on Delia. One of those cardinal rules, you never want to save it in bounds under the other team's basket. So Franca back to the free throw line. He's 2 of 6. And now he's hit 3 in a row. Way to go there, big guy. Franca now 4 of 8, and Estelí back to within 4. Poked out of bounds, and it'll stay with Boca. 10 on the shot clock. Vildosa to inbound. Gets the 2 Delia. Giorgetti and Scala. 5 to shoot. His pass tipped and now intercepted. Giron right side. Oh, beautiful hesitation move outside to De Jesus. He drives. Oh, Macho has it blocked. And now Boca running the other way, but they don't have numbers. Vildosa hesitates, and now he circles it back around to get the offense reset. Lob to Delia. His pass intercepted. And the 2-hand jam. Len Rice Jr. goes up and destroys it. Now Vildosa knew he missed that one. And that's the second one from outside that he's missed badly. That 6-point lead that Boca just had was the biggest of the game for either team. And it was. The biggest lead for Estelí was 5. Floater in the lane is good. Jordan Glenn. And now we're tied at 56. 6-0 run to tie it up for Real Estelí. Inside 5 minutes to play third quarter. Delia into the paint. And he gets hacked across the arms. Let's look at that two-hand dunk. Glenn Rice Jr. Something out on the floor. Fan runs out, grabs it and throws it off. It almost looked like a pair of sunglasses. 14 to shoot for Boca. Scala around it, Barguin. Now the drive by Vega. Steps back, the three missed. Goes out of bounds as we stay tied at 56. There's a look at the drum line. Fantastic atmosphere here in Managua. Just love all the South American venues. Mexico as well. Halcones de Salapa last year was an absolute blast. One of the loudest arenas I've ever been in. It's in Medellin at Coliseo Iván de Bedú. The Armadillo in Mexico City in 2015. That got rocking and rolling when the Mexico national team was playing. Third foul now on Ibargüen. Pass tipped by Ibargüen. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Real Estelí. Glenn Rice Jr. Fake and the kick out. Pass tipped by Rice, but Vildosa gets it. Shot clock at 5. Vildosa trying to get past Rice. Finally does. Scoops it with the left hand, but a foul called on Glenn Rice. I said this during game 1 on Monday. Every once in a while, Glenn Rice does something. Glenn Rice Jr., I should say, does something and just makes an expression. And he looks just like his dad. At first glance, with the beard and pulled back dreads, you don't really see a lot of resemblance, but then he makes a basketball move and you're like, oh, I see that. Second free throw good, and we are tied at 58. I hope I have enough ink in my pen to last me the rest of this game. Ibargüen, the block on De Jesus. And a 4-on-2. Pinheiro. Faca hits for 3. Finally does go. Let's see if it was Rice or Franca. They've got the tip there. We'll have to check the stat sheet. At least our graphics are giving it to Glenn Rice Jr. Now Vildosa missing the three. Here come Estelí back the other way with another chance at the lead. Into Franca. Gets it Bargwin in the air. No call, but the bucket is good. (62-61), 16 lead changes. Pinheiro, another three! That one from straight on, making 17 lead changes. Back-to-back triples by Facundo Pinheiro. He had 6 points and 4 rebounds on Monday. He's got 6 now. Jesus for three, and he draws the foul, and Santiago Scala can't believe it. Not sure I disagree. Kind of looked like Jesus jumped into him. Scala has his say respectfully. So DeJesus, El Macho will go to the line for 3 free throws. Has not shot one tonight. 73.7% on the tournament. And that's the first. Second one straight through, and one more on the way. All three good for DeJesus. And lead change number 17. (65-64) inside 2 minutes to play, third quarter. Vildosa tries to thread the needle to Ibargüen. That ball kicked somewhere into outer space. Finally came back in from somewhere off the side of the court. I don't know if it was in the air the whole time or if that went into the stands and somebody threw it back, but the ball disappeared from view for a while. Vega to inbound. Turn and shoot for Pinheiro. He finally misses. And Estelí with a chance to extend this 1-point lead. Inside 90 seconds to play, third quarter now. Glenn, he's had a quiet night. Just 4 points. Stripped on the way up. Glenn pleading for a foul to no avail. Now Vildosa. And that's going to be a foul on Romario Ponce. Jordan Glenn having a quiet night. He had 10 points on Monday, averaged 16 points and 7.5 rebounds per game for Halcones last year as he made the All-Star 5. But by the same token, Jose Vildosa quiet tonight, 7 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Pinheiro again! Facundo Pinheiro, 3 of 4 from long distance here in this third quarter. He's got 9 points. And a blocking foul on Pinheiro. Made a nice tackle for the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl last month. There you get a look at Gabriel Giron, 36-year-old from Mexico, national team player. Love watching him play. Just a savvy point guard. Doesn't do anything too flashy. Turnover by Boca. After 2 missed free throws at the other end. Giron and Ponce out. Jesus and Garth in for Estelí. Bargwin, that's going to be a goaltend. Tell you what, Andres Bargwin doesn't look like that knee is bothering him too much. He's made some explosive plays. Doesn't seem to be restricted at all in his movement. 11.5 minutes in tonight's game. He and Martin Cuello battling injuries. Cuello limited to just under 9 minutes in this one. Nice feed into it. Bargwin goes up in traffic and draws the foul. Bargwin went up strong between a pair of defenders. Let's see who they got on that foul. That was on Garth. So Guerrero and Giorgetti on for Boca. These last 17 seconds, Vildosa and Pinheiro come out. Great third quarter by Pinheiro, 9 points, hitting 3 3-pointers. Second free throw missed. With 4.1, the layup is good. And we go to the fourth quarter with Real Estelí up by 1, 69-68. Fasten those seatbelts. El Macho gives Estelí the lead on their home floor. 10 minutes. Perhaps more, as close as this game has gone. 20 lead changes in this game. Unbelievable. Estelí, 48% from the floor, 4 of 16 from the arc, 13 of 21 from the line. For Boca, 52%. Overall, 10 of 22 from three-point range. 12 of 15 from the free throw line. Estelí leading the battle on the glass, 32-24, as we look at Glenn Rice going up and jamming it. Individually for Estelí, Desreal de Jesus, 15 points, 5 assists. Jordan Glenn, 4 points, 4 boards. Gabriel Giron, 11 points. Martel Lopez, 2. Jared Ruiz, 4. Francisco Garth, 2. Glenn Rice Jr., 13 points, 6 assists. Joao Franca, 16 points, 7 rebounds. The lead Real Estelí. For Boca Juniors, Juan Guerrero, 3. Santiago Scala, 10 points, 9 assists. Paca Pinheiro, 9 points. Jose Vildosa, 7 points, 5 rebounds, 5 dimes. Marcos Delia, 4 points, 4 boards. Sebastian Vega tied for game-high honors with 16 points. He's also got 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Andres Ibargüen, 9 points. Martin Cuello, 2 points, 3 assists. And Franco Giorgetti, 8 points, 3 rebounds. Estelí outscores Boca 23-20 in that third quarter. To take a 1-point lead, and that three-pointer is up and good. As Jared Ruiz, a 42% three-point shooter, finally gets one here tonight. 1 of 4 now from the arc, 2 of 8 overall. Turnover leads to a layup for Glenn, and he's got 8 now as the padding under the basket support attaches. The lead now 6 for Real Estelí. Scala. Comes a kick from Ibargüen. Scala takes it all the way himself, off the window, draws the foul. Welcome in wherever you're watching from, around the Americas or around the world. Game 2, BCL Americas quarterfinal series between Real Estelí and Boca Juniors at Polideportivo Alexis Arguello in Managua. Boca lead this series 1-0. Boca wins tonight, they're on to the semis. If Real Estelí wins, we are back here tomorrow night. My name's Craig Fada. Hope you've been enjoying this one. It's been tight the whole way. 20 lead changes in this game. And this 8-point lead for Real Estelí, the biggest of the game for either team. I beg your pardon, I put the free throws in the wrong end. 74-69. It's a 5-point lead, not an 8-point lead. Ibargüen again. He's got 11. Into the corner. Here's Garth. Garth driving. Nicely defended. Ibargüen the rebound, up ahead to Scala. Oh, he tried to feed Ibargüen. I don't think Ibargüen was expecting it. And that leads to the easy bucket at the other end for El Macho. At the other end, Scala had an open look at 3. He had somebody on the other side, but instead he tried to zip the pass into Ibargüen. I don't think Ibargüen was expecting it. Scala's floater misses. Ibargüen the rebound. Now 3 on the way. That's good! Pinheiro again. Pinheiro now 4 of 5 from 3-point range. Scala's assist gives him 10. He's got a whole $1 worth of assists. 10 dimes to go with his 11 points. Now Scala for 3, just short. Jesus launching the tray. Oh my! Over Santiago Scala! Vega trying to get past Glenn, and Glenn whistled for the foul. Foul number 2 on Jordan Glenn. What a tough shot. El Macho, nothing at the bottom of the net. Scala feeding to Ibargüen, but they call the kick, and that's a bad break for Boca because Ibargüen continued that play and laid it right in. Fouled. That was whistled on Rice. Three from the corner missed. Ibargüen fighting for the rebound, and he commits the foul. I believe that'll be his 4th. And if Ibargüen is limited on minutes because of the injury, figures, hey, I'll take those fouls. It's not going to be around for the end of the game. Jesus trying to get away from Scala, bounces it off of Scala's foot, and that'll be a fresh 14 for Estelí. Oh, that was Delia. Actually, Delia reached out and kicked it, so that was. Shot clock now down to 5. Jesus nearly loses it, and it's kicked out of bounds again. This time it is Scala. Another kick and another fresh 14 for Estelí. 5:25 to play in this one. That 3 is up, circles out. Vildoso the rebound all the way up ahead to Thomas Cooper, but he couldn't get it. Gabriel Giron cut him off. Now Vildoso, left side across to Vega for 3. Ooh, Sebastian thought he had that one. 79-74, 5 minutes to play. 3 is up, 3 is good! Glenn Rice Jr. A huge three-pointer for Glenn Rice Jr. Strokes it, splashes it. Gonzalo Perez wants timeout. Biggest lead of the game for Estelí now at 8. Just a couple of ticks inside 5 minutes to play. Glenn Rice Jr. giving Real Estelí their biggest lead of the night. At perhaps the most critical juncture. With just about 5 minutes exactly remaining. 82-74 in favor of Real Estelí. Estelí need this win to extend the series to game number 3 tomorrow night. Rice now with 16 points, 8 rebounds. Scala on the handoff. Vildosa. A couple of players tumbled to the floor. Rice. I think Rice got whistled for the foul, and he throws himself on the floor. Gets helped up by Joao Franca. Let's see if we can see what happened here. Yeah, he kind of tries to go over the hip. I think that hip might have stuck out a little bit too. Not sure Rice didn't have a case. But Delia, the crafty veteran, now here's Giorgetti, the quick turnaround, gives it up to Delia underneath. Shot blocked! Franca! Now Rice misses that three-point attempt, and shoved out of bounds on the rebound is Franco Giorgetti. Second foul on Jared Ruiz. 4:26 to play. Estelí already in the penalty. So Boca shooting every foul the rest of the way. But you got to make them. Giorgetti misses the first attempt. Behind that bucket, let Giorgetti hear it. Franco hits the second. Just love the enthusiasm of these South American basketball crowds. Ruiz, the floater. The lead is 9. Ruiz has 9. Runner off the glass, no. Cooper takes it back out. Inside 4 minutes to play. Cooper with another run. Tries to get it past Franca. And Franca commits the foul. Games from Europe, South America, Edmonton in Canada. Been to gyms all over North and South America, in China. But there's just something special about being at games in South America. It's just so much fun. Second free throw missed. Can't trade 2 for 1 if you're Boca. And the lead now 10 as Jared Ruiz has 11 and Gonzalo Perez wants timeout again. Real Estelí 3:41 from extending this series to a deciding third game. Balanced scoring for Real Estelí. Jesriel de Jesus, 20 points, 6 assists. Gabriel Giron, 11 points. Jared Ruiz, now 11 points. Glenn Rice Jr. and Joao Franca, they each have 16 points and 8 rebounds. That is a true team effort. Boca have 4 players in doubles, led by Sebastian Vega with 16 points. Facundo Pinheiro, 12 points on 4 of 6 shooting from the arc. Scala and Ibargüen each with 11. Pinheiro hands it off to Scala. Back to Vildosa. Now left side to Vega. And Franco with the foul on Ibargüen. So Ibargüen will go to the free throw line. 7 of 8 tonight. Boca have cooled off from the free throw line. Ibargüen hits that one. Second free throw, no good. Boca have missed 3 of their last 6 free throws. Ibargüen with 12. And the lead is 9. And a steal, and here comes Vildosa with the layup. Vildosa now with 9 points. Remember, he had 31 on Monday, 8 of 10 from three-point range. And that pass intercepted. Vildosa up ahead. It's a 2-on-1. Oh, and a great defensive play. I believe that was Glenn Rice Jr. It was a 2-on-1, and Rice intercepted the pass. And at the other end, a three-point shot by Jared Ruiz. What a turn of events. A 5-point swing. After the defensive effort by Glenn Rice Jr. Lead down to 8 inside 2 minutes to play. That might have been the biggest play of the game. And now Rice commits the foul on Vega. That'll be his 4th. Had Rice not stolen that ball, that layup would have cut the lead to 5. Instead, Jared Ruiz hits a three-pointer at the other end to make it a 10-point lead at 89-79. And now Vega with a chance at the three-point play, and he can't complete it. And there at the other end, there's that man again, Glenn Rice Jr. Doble falta. And Rice with a chance to perhaps put this one away. Strong move into the lane over a pair of defenders. nets the free throw. And the lead is back to 9. 1:40 to play. Vildosa for 3. Ibargüen! Now backcourt pressure by Boca. Rice into the front court, nearly turns it over, and a foul call. And Rice Jr. has spent as much time on the floor tonight as he has upright. Definitely going to get into that ice bath after this one. Fourth foul on Jose Vildosa, and that is key. And even though he hasn't had a huge night, 9 points, 6 boards, 7 assists, perhaps the most important player on the floor for Boca. Rice on the left wing. Estelí running a little bit of time now. Now Ruiz. Outside to Rice for 3. Scala the rebound. Lead is 7 for Estelí. Now Vildosa from way outside. Missed. Wide left. And now Estelí into the front court inside of a minute to play. And finally the foul called. An infraction given to Scala. That'll be his 3rd. 54.9 to play. Looks like we will be back here in Managua tomorrow night. Don't quite want to count these chickens before they've hatched, but just ever so slightly looks like Boca running out of steam. Jesus now 21 points. And the lead back to 8 with 54.9 to play. Whew. And the free throw shooting down the stretch in this 4th quarter by Boca Juniors has not been stellar. Have to look back at the rundown here. But at one point, Boca missed 3 of 6 free throws. He missed 1 of 2. Cooper missed 1 of 2. Ibargüen missed 1 of 2. Vega missed 1 on a 3-point play. Now Ibargüen, count the bucket. El Pantera to the free throw line with his team trailing by 6 to try to complete the 3-point play. He is 8 of 10 from the free throw line. This one not decided yet. Backcourt pressure. Ruiz throws it away. Vega to Giorgetti. He misses the layup. Vildosa nearly steals it. Outside to Giron. Back Back over to Ruiz and Estelí. Trying to work it around the outside and kill some time, and a foul called by Scala. But oh, what a critical miss by Giorgetti. That would have cut it to 3. A little bit too much spin on that layup, and it just caromed off sideways. Not saying he tried to do anything too fancy with it. He had to go around a defender, and he was trying to spin it in off the glass, as players tend to do, but just a little too much on it. Both free throws good. And the lead back to 7 inside 30 seconds now. Scala for 3. Miss. Rebound. Out to Pinheiro. He launches the tray. That missed. The tip won't go for Vega, but a foul called with 17.5 to play. Vega hits the free throw. He's got 19. Second free throw missed, but Pinheiro there for the rebound, and a foul on the rebound. Or did they call that rebound? Did they call that foul on Pinheiro? Fans here in Managua, maybe finally perhaps with a chance to breathe a little easy, but it's still only a 2-possession game. Preview of the Women's America Cup coming up later on this year, right here in Managua. Always a fantastic event. Love watching the Canadian women, the Brazilian women. Argentine women. But I think my favorite team to watch, at least on the women's side, was always the Venezuelans. They all play so hard and with such passion, but the Venezuelans, they just seem to have an extra % of effort and passion than everybody else. Saw them in person in Barquisimeto in 2016. Vildosa for 3. That missed. And this one will go final. 97-89. And we will be back here tomorrow night for Game 3. Absolute thriller between these two teams. Estelí outscores Boca in that fourth quarter, 28-21. And so for the second year in a row, 3 of the 4 quarterfinals will go to 3 games. Estelí, 35 of 68 overall, 51.5%, 8 of 22 from the arc, 19 of 28 from the free throw line. Boca Juniors, 30 of 65 for 46%, 11 of 33 from three-point range, 18 of 27 from the free throw line. Estelí wins the battle on the boards, 43-36. 12 turnovers for Estelí, 13 for Boca. Individually for Real Estelí, Esriel de Jesus El Macho, 23 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. Jordan Glynn, 8 points, 5 boards. Gabriel Giron, 11 points, 6 rebounds. Martel Lopez, 2 points, 2 boards. Jared Ruiz, 14 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Francisco Garth, 2 points. Glenn Rice Jr., 21 points on 7 of 11 shooting, 9 rebounds. Joao Franco, 16 points, 8 rebounds. We're going to look at 2 of Glenn Rice's points and 3 of Faca Pinheiro's. For Boca Juniors, Thomas Cooper, 1 point. Juan Guerrero, 3. Santiago Scala, 11 points, 10 assists. Mundo Pinheiro, 12 points. Jose Vildosa, 9 points, 6 rebounds, 7 dimes. Marcos Delia, 4 points, 4 boards. Sebastian Vega, a double-double, 19 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. He also had 3 steals. Jose Vildosa, I believe I skipped him. 9 points on 2 of 13 shooting. Just 1 of 11 from three-point range, but he had 6 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 steals. Andres Ibargüen on a bum wheel, 19 points, 8 rebounds in 19 minutes and 45 seconds. Martin Cuello, 2 points. And Franco Giorgetti with 9 points and 4 boards. Another exciting BCL Americas quarterfinal game. And this one will go to a third and deciding contest right back here tomorrow night at Polideportivo Alexis Arguello in Managua. 7:40 p.m. tip-off local time, 9:40 Eastern Daylight in the USA. If Boca wins tomorrow, we will have 2 teams from Argentina and 2 from Brazil in the Final 4. And, of course, if Real Estelí wins, we'll have 2 from Brazil, 1 from Argentina, and 1 from Nicaragua. Instituto and Franca punching their tickets last night, and Flamengo earlier on tonight. Again, the final score from Polideportivo Alexis Arguello in Managua, 97-89. Real Estelí forced game 3. My name's Craig Feda. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and so long for now.